Oh, here we go. We got the 45 Rovin XL 450. Don't mind this right here. This right here is just some duct tape just in case. You never know when you need duct tape out there. But this is not the 45 anymore. Uh, Took that out. The original person that had owned this. I don't know. I don't know if they took care of it or just didn't know how to run it or what, but I took it apart and that 45cc motor was torn up, like scoring on the inside of the head, and it was just a nightmare. I think that's one of the reasons why it wouldn't run very well. And then one day I decided to install a kill switch onto it, and I was taking, the flywheel cover off and everything, and the the coil and the bolts that support the magnet for the starter and the timing and all that, the bolts to it were loose. So I I bought a new coil, put a new coil in it because the old coil had hit the flywheel and whatnot, and took some metal off of it, I believe, because there was metal everywhere. Like, I was wondering where the metal was coming from myself. So that's where it was coming from. And so I don't know if that means that being that the metal got shaved off the actual pull start, it's like the timing, I don't know if that did something to it or what. So after I got the new coil and everything put in, I try to get it going. Nothing. Nothing. No matter how rich or how lean I made my hide, or how much I pushed in my throttle or my idle, no matter how much I made that idle run, I could not get this damn thing to turn. And I got it to like make one burp, and that was it. And after that, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go get another motor. I'm not. The 45s are apparently rare to get a hold of, so the best bet is rebuilding it. So that's the next thing to do. So now I got this 32cc. Um, Pretty sure it's from Rovin. Zoom in on that dang there. Yeah, 32cc. And she fires up, of course, runs great. I haven't ran her yet. I haven't even truly broke her in yet. I come home after work and shit, I give it a cool little fire up. I'm about to do it right now. So, yeah, I just wanted to throw this up in here, and I got this clutch bell up in here. This don't really fit in here too well, because there's no bracing for this motor in the front. So I'm really wrenched down on the back here on these. I'm really tight back here. So this don't fit anyway, and it doesn't have the extra bracing that goes down to the chassis of this vehicle. It doesn't have that, so this thing just floats in the air, and I did have to do some modifications in here. I had to shave this bullet down right here. I had to shave this down on this side, on next to the braking. I had to shave this down with a grinder and whatnot, shaved it down so it would stop pushing up on this brake, because it was engaging the brake or making it stop. So I had to shave that down to get this to fit in right, to get the line in right. It sounds alright, there's some noise in here, but I'm not really too concerned about the noise. It's just bearing noise. If they run out, they run out. Speedy Eddie bearings are inexpensive. $40 for a pack of bearings, whatever, if they have it. That ain't nothing. But anyway, So I'm gonna fire this up. I got away with what I was going on, and before I do, if you like, leave a comment, subscribe, I'd like to do this more, but my job is just I work a lot of hours and I'm in the heat most of the time, so it's not very fun some days. So I'm not even gonna prime this bad boy. Just gonna put the choke on and give her a couple pulls. Yeah, there's that one. Let's go. She's gonna be a dream when she's fully broken. Hasn't even had a full tank of gas in it. When I first started running it, she was still at a half a tank, about right here, maybe a little bit lower. And just about every day I come home and I let it run, but I don't let it run too much. But I got my temp gun to be over here checking that bad boy. 84 degrees. You know what I'm saying? But and then this is project number 1. And then I got my Camaro over here, Red Cat Camaro. Sorry about the paraphernalia, y'all. And she's a beast. I haven't got her to start yet because once again, the person I got it from, they don't know how to take care of nothing. So got this cracked open, got this soap in. I've changed out the car, put a wall barrel in there. Can't get her going, so the next thing I'm going to do is change out the spark plug, but I ain't got one on hand. I mean, I do, but I don't want to rip it out of a new motor and put it in here just to see, So that, and dude that had this, he had this pipe, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, I snapped the pipe and you can't put it back together ever again. Well, my JB welded that bad boy. So I cleaned her up too a little bit, made her look a little bit shinier, not too much. So she gonna go on there and she gonna be having her a razzle-dazzling time whenever she's hooked up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the next project. Either that or I'll just buy another motor for this one. I think they say there's a 29cc motor. I don't know. If you guys know, then let me know. But other than that, man, everything on here is original. Still got the original Red Cat receiver, original Red Cat controller. I don't know how old this model is. I'm guessing maybe 5 years old, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, there's that one. And then I got my Nitro Trophy Truggy, but she's up on the wall in the living room and whatnot. So then I got this plane over here. I plan to get that out one day, but nah, I don't know yet. Well, I haven't flown a plane in quite some time, so I just got her sitting there, ready to go though. But if you guys like this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks y'all for watching this video. Eastside RC, I check your videos out, quite a few, man. I see how you break down your motors and whatnot. You're very digital, you're very agile and very clean, man. Good job, man. Nitro Gang, you're awesome, my boy. Keep it up. All you guys trying to keep the Nitro up and keep it vintage, keep it live, keep it going, man. Keep these petrols going too, my boys, because I like electrics here and there, but shit, boy, I prefer to smell that fuel. I prefer to smell that nitro, because ain't nothing like squeezing that trigger. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all have a good night. God bless. And hope to see some more.